Hey guys, it's APR2K Productions here. I hope y'all are having a great day today. I am as well. So yeah, let's just get into this video. I basically scambaited a Nigerian scammer. Now what this scammer tries to do is a love scam. So they want you to get into a relationship with them by flirting with you and sending pictures of girls that are not them. And then what they will do is ask for some money, and when you send them money, you'll never hear from them again. But obviously I wasn't going to send the scammer any money. Instead, I wasted a bunch of their time, stole their IP address, and I'm about to clown them on my YouTube channel. So they really got nothing out of this, but I did. So let's get into the scam. So this scammer only cared enough to put 2 posts on her Instagram page, and not only that, but they both have pretty much no likes or comments because nobody cares what this dumbbell has to say. And her name on there is Hailey or Kath, which is a stupid name considering she had the entire internet to find a fake name. You'd think she could do better, but this scammer has the IQ of a bucket. The bio is also a joke. Country girl, travelers, indoor games, nothing good comes easy. Yeah, I bet they gave their phone to a 6-year-old and told the 6-year-old to put something there and then just use whatever the 6-year-old had. This whole account is a complete joke and shows that the scammer has nothing between their 2 ears. My friend's 14-year-old laptop with only 1 RAM stick installed on low power mode is more capable than this scammer. So the scammer said, "Hey, how are you doing?" I said, "I'm good, just tired, how are you?" And then they said, "I am good, babe." The scammer called me babe after literally 3 messages. This is how you can tell that she is just desperate to get that money, even though there are honest ways to make a living in any country in the world. So I don't know why you are scamming. You are probably scamming on Instagram because you didn't graduate 5th grade and couldn't make it into the call center. So I skipped past a lot of the early game stuff just because it's really not that interesting. And yeah, the scammer tried to get me to use WhatsApp. Now I don't use WhatsApp, and I didn't want to because number 1, I'm too lazy to download it. And number 2, I don't know much about the platform and how secure it is. But the scammer asked if I'd gotten scammed before, which is kind of funny. I find it funny how they're asking if I got scammed, even though, you know, they kind of are the scammer. So yeah, I just made a bunch of excuses because that's part of my strategy. And yeah, I just deployed some level 3 fake simpery and actually managed to get her phone number. So yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, I actually got her phone number. And who would have guessed it's from a completely different location than where she said she was from earlier. So I basically started texting the scammer on there, just asking her how she was doing and what's up. And then I asked her where she was from again, and she said she was born in Mexico but then raised in Bryan, Arkansas. Which is kind of funny because her fake phone number has a 972 area code, which is Dallas, Texas. Now obviously I used a fake phone number too. The scammer also said something about not working, which is obviously a lie because she's scamming, so that I guess does count as a job. But anyway, I figured that I was far enough into the conversation where I could do 2 things. Number 1, get the scammer's IP address, which is obviously very important to figure out where they're actually from. And number 2, I could introduce the scammer to my channel so they can watch themselves get clowned. So I just went ahead and asked the scammer if she wanted to see one of my YouTube videos, and then I went ahead and sent one anyway. And I didn't think the scammer would actually click on it because they stopped responding. But a day later, I got some messages back. "I just finished watching your YouTube video, and it was impressing," whatever that means. But anyway, that's not what mattered. I basically threw my phone across the room and flew onto my computer with those spider hands and just typed in as soon as I could to get onto Grabify to see if she was stupid enough to actually click the link. And would you have guessed it, she was. She's in Lagos, Nigeria using an iPhone 5S on a Nigerian carrier. What a surprise. So now that everybody has caught on board to the fact that this is a scammer, even those of you who thought she might have been an innocent lady now know that she is indeed an international con artist. Now we can all get together and unite as I get into the late game where I finally trolled this scammer. You see, the scammer doesn't know that I have her IP yet, but she's going to find out. She decided to ask for financial help with groceries and other goods like that. This is obviously the part of the scam where if I actually did send her money, she would never respond. She basically wanted $200 to help out with groceries. Now I don't actually know what she needs, but either way, she's not getting any money from me. But I did say I would send it if she answered 1 question. And of course, she asked what the question is, smelling money. So I then said, "How's the weather in Lagos?" So you'd go ahead and think that because I asked such a straightforward and direct question that she would be able to figure it out, but instead she just asked where Lagos is and said that she doesn't know anything, which we can all figure out. So then I said, Lagos, Nigeria, where you're messaging me from. And then she basically thinks that I think that she's chatting to me from Lagos. So I sent her the screenshot to prove that I knew she was in Lagos, Nigeria. And she didn't like that. So now that their scam had failed and I had called them out on their fake location, I wanted to see if I could make something positive come out of this. Unfortunately, the scammer was not as compliant as I wish they were, so I basically told them that I tracked their IP address and asked them to tell me about Nigerian culture and what it's like there, and I said in exchange I would tell them about America. We're actually doing okay here, so I asked the scammer if they'd send me some pictures, and they kind of wanted to know what I wanted. And I did a good job explaining, but unfortunately things only went downhill from here. They still tried calling me babe, and they wanted to get money still. I'm guessing this was a desperate last attempt to try to make this scam work before they blocked me. And yeah, the scammer accused me of behaving childish, but at least I'm not scamming people on the internet. And then essentially, I tried to explain to the scammer what I wanted and tried to explain to them that I could bring a positive message and make money eventually. Now, obviously, that's bullshit because I only have 250 subs, but yeah, the scammer pretty much said, I'm not helping you with anything after that, and the conversation ended. Or did it? Because I'm not actually done with this scammer. They messaged me today out of any day when I was editing this video, and basically said that I'm not making their situation easy, which it was never my intention to because they are a Nigerian scammer. But there might actually be a part 2 to this eventually because I am not done playing with this scammer quite yet. I did give them a quick lesson about honesty and pretty much left it at that for now. But yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for this video. I don't really have much else going on here. So I pretty much just trolled the scammer, got the IP address and all the other good stuff, and had a good time doing it. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments section down below. But with that all being said, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and of course, peace out, everyone.